we've got a fridge that's been running since 6 o'clock last night on its own battery. So yeah, it's got 1 bar left, so we want to see when it dies. And yeah, it's been running good. We've got a couple of cold drinks and stuff in there, so yeah, we're testing the Flex products so we can prove to our customers that what we say they do, they can do.
Hi guys, I'm here with Evan from Flex. This is Flex Adventures 2 TW75 fridges. Evan supplied us with this awesome fridge, and we are going to let him talk about his fridges quickly and tell us a bit more about the TW75s and what Flex Adventures does.
Okay, thank you. I'm Evan from Flex Adventures. I'm one of the founders. And our mission is to bring affordable off-road equipment to the South African people. So what we have here is, like Anna said, is the two TW75s. So I've got a custom-made slide. Hannes has got one of our lockout slides. So if you have a look, the slide won't go back until you press the button. Once you press the button, it locks up. In, press the button, and then you can pull it out and it locks in out again. Then we've got the new TW75 here, and you can see it's not clean. It's been in the bucky outside with no covering, no protection.
About 500 kilometers gravel road yesterday.
Yes, and that highlights at the back. There's another TW75 that's been also covered with dust and everything from the back, and then mine as well, and not one of them skipped a beat. We've got a TW45 inside the Flex bar as well, that's been running off its own battery for 22 hours. And yeah, so these fridges, they run on 90 watt compressors. They dual zone, dual controlled, so you can put fridge freezer. They're made out of a plastic. A lot of people it's got a little bit of doubt of a plastic, but plastic's got better insulation. And they've been keeping our cool and our stuff that we want frozen, extremely frozen. We had to put them at the fire last night. And yeah, Hannes, so how have you experienced the fridge so far?
No, Evan, great. I must say, gravel road, it was the first time we have put it on the back of the bucky. And I must say, it worked out very well yesterday. We had it for about 2-3 weeks now in the Fortuner, and great. But I wanted to see on the strip what the Flex can do on the back of the bucket with the dust and everything. I must say, if you open it, there's no dust inside. It seals perfectly. Yeah, and
the nice thing as well, what we can show them is you can flip the lid around. So if your orientation needs to be changed, you can change it as well.
Yeah. So if you want to work on this side, you can change your lid, and if you want to work on that side, you can change the lid to that side.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the warranties on the Flex fridges?
We offer a 3-year warranty on all our fridges, and we keep stock of all the components. And if we don't have stock of the component and your fridge fails, we will replace your fridge free of charge.
Nice.
So we stand behind our product, and yeah, we don't have any issues with our product. We had 1 or 2 small problems that we sorted out quickly, but we're open and honest. But our fridges don't fail. You can see it's been driven here. We've been all over the show. We've got one that's been in a rental trailer since last year. So, and you all know the best 4x4 is a rented 4x4. So I assume the best fridge is a rented fridge that's lasting. So yeah, that's a CF55. But yeah, these fridges are extremely lacquer. They're light. they are extremely efficient. And that Toyota Bucky, since last night that we stopped until this morning, it only used 20% out of the battery, out of a 105. So that's really good. I used about, yes, like it was 33% out of my battery, but I'm running this fridge and the TW45, and I was charging the TW45 batteries, and I was running lights. So and that's 27 watt times 2, and I ran the other lights as well. So it's very efficient. Hannes, how was your trip, your camping trip that you guys did the other day at Gansbaai?
Yeah, very great. We went with a Fortuner. I had to say we had just a normal dual battery system in it, and we went around 24-25 hours.
Sure.
Without starting the Fortuner.
That's amazing, huh?
And yeah, I think you worked it out. How many amps per hour was it?
It's like 1.2 around about the amps per hour.
That was really good.
On the 90 watt compressors, and I think the 60 watt is about 0.8 amps per hour to run it. So that's very efficient.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Tell me the other thing is, Evan, how many ranges of
fridge we have?
Fridges you've
we've got a fair amount. We've got from a CF8, that's the center console.
That's the one that you put in the Land Cruisers and everything.
Yes. Okay. So they fit nicely in the Land Cruisers and the Nissan Patrols. Unfortunately, with the normal Buckies, there's not a lot of space. But yeah, some of the guys do gut them out and then make space for them. And then we do a D30, that's a drawer type of fridge. Then we do fridges with battery built in. We've got the TW45 with a 15.6 amp hour battery. Then we've got the E75 that's very similar to this, but you can slide in a 42 amp hour battery in the front, and you can also use that 42 amp hour battery as a battery bank to charge other stuff or power other things. And then we do all the way to upright fridges. We do steel fridges. Upright fridges are 65 or 130 liters, but you can put in your caravan or something that can run on 12 volt and 220. It doesn't run on gas, but yeah, 12 220, and they're also very efficient. And all our fridges are Bluetooth compatible. So a lot of people say, yeah, but yes, why would I want a Bluetooth? I don't use my phone. So if you go to your tent, your fridge is running on, say, -5, to keep your beers cold or something during while you were braaiing, and now you forgot it on -5. Tomorrow morning you're gonna have popped beers, so you can lay in your tent and quickly adjust it. Or driving to a specific place, stopping along the way, put some warm beer in, also dropping down the temperature to get them cold quicker. Forget about it. Now you need to stop, get out, change the temp. With our fridges, you can just do it on the go with your phone, and you can monitor your voltage. All our fridges has got battery monitoring systems on, so it tells you your battery voltage, and all of them has got a battery protect in. So it's 3 levels, high, medium and low, so it will automatically cut out so you don't drain your main battery completely. It's also got a max and eco mode. So eco mode, it forces the compressor to run at 2000 RPMs. All our compressors are variable speed compressors, so they can run 2000, 2.5, 3000, 3500 RPM, depending on the load requirement. So if you're putting the fridge out in a warm environment and you're running at -20 on the deep freeze side, logically it's going to rev up to be able to achieve that requirement of the user. Alternatively, if you're just putting it on 5 degrees, it's a cool environment, it will only use run to 2 to 2,500 RPMs, because it doesn't need to cool down dramatically, because the requirement from the user is not that extreme. So then it uses very little power. Yeah, and that's about a quick thing. And hinges, you can see this hinge, I just basically screwed it out there and attached it there. But you can attach it to your with the drawer system. You get tie downs with it, so you can do 3 places of tie down with the drawer system that we do, and at the back as well. You even get the mounting brackets and screws and stuff with the drawer slide. So that's also very convenient. You don't need to go buy additional things. And the new TWs has also got a USB port on the display. It's a touchscreen, so you can also charge your phone from here.
I must say, I've used that last week.
Is it?
2 weeks ago in the trip.
Yeah.
It worked perfectly. That's awesome. A cool setting there. Evan, thanks for joining us on this awesome trip. Then thanks for supplying us with this awesome fridge. We're here on Verneekpan. It's a beautiful morning, and yeah. Cheers.
Awesome.